And there's no standing in the aisles allowed because we need to allow for room for the graduates to walk through. Please keep the aisles clear, and we will begin in a moment. Thank you. Good morning, friends, families, and guests. We have come together today to acknowledge student achievement and success by celebrating the wonderful milestone of high school graduation. As a technology magnet high school in APS, E-Academy is able to meet the needs of a wide variety of students from all over the city and surrounding communities of different ages, backgrounds, within our part-time Connect Ed credit recovery program, our full-time high school blend ed studio program, our at-home independent learning program, and our adult diploma recovery program. Many of the students that come to our school have had life challenges and struggles that they have had to overcome in order to make it to this special day. We are proud to say our graduates will be moving on towards a positive future and have all been admitted to either a post-secondary school, the military, or a promising career. Please stand now and help me welcome the E-Academy High School graduating class of 2019. At this time, I would like all of you to remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you so much. You may all be seated.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to introduce our special guests this morning. Please rise as I call your names, and I'll ask that the audience please hold your applause until the end. Superintendent Raquel Reedy. Board of Education member Candelaria Patterson. Candelaria. Board of Education member Barbara Peterson. Associate Superintendent of Leadership and Learning, Zone 3, Yvonne Garcia. Executive Director of the Office of Innovation, Deborah Elder. E-Academy Principal, Shell-Marie Harris. E-Academy Assistant Principal, myself, Erin Easley. E-Academy Deans, Mark Henton and Wes Hurley. E-Academy Adult Education Program Coordinator, Dane Weiler. E-Academy Independent Program Coordinator, Jackie Terrell. E-Academy Instructional Coach, Catherine Casaus. E-Academy Special Education Department Chair, Enrico Marcelli. E-Academy Counselors, Susan Hewitt and Andrea Arianes. I would like to now, you may all applaud for them. Thank you. And you may be seated. I would like to now introduce our student speaker from the E-Academy graduating class of 2019. Please help me welcome Kylie Thurkelson.
My story may not be unique, but I am unique, and I sought out a unique educational experience. I was recently called unique, and up until now, I believed being unique was something to be ashamed of. But now I have learned that to be unique is to be beautiful, passionate, proud, and adventurous. And today, I want to take a moment to talk about my non-traditional school experience, my personal experience, and my future. Let's discuss my unique school experience. E-Academy is what APS will define as a non-traditional school. With the small class sizes, I was able to use and express myself in a way that I couldn't do before. And with a more and a more customizable class schedule, I was able to find a job that I have loved and maintained for 2 years. Now let's talk about my personal experience. One of the main reasons I moved to E-Academy was due to the negative student body in my previous school. However, with E-Academy, everyone was in the same boat, and whether we knew it or not, we all had a similar story to help relate to one another. Around the time that I had transferred to E-Academy, my family and I were going through a very tough time, and because of that situation, going to school became even more difficult. However, I had teachers who took the time to check in on me and support me. I was able to stay motivated through the hard time. The choices I have made while being at E-Academy have been nothing but positive. I've been able to do more and accomplish more. Finally, I want to talk about my unique future. To say I know exactly what I want to do with my life going forward would be a lie, but to say I am clueless would also be a lie. As it stands, I plan to attend C&M for 2 years to earn my associates in liberal arts, and then move to Western Washington University, which is located in Bellingham, Washington, to finish my studies and graduate with a degree in linguistics anthropology. Now, I understand that plans change, and I will embrace those changes as they come. The lessons I have learned both in school and in my personal life have set me up for a more positive future. Today, I have talked about my non-traditional school experience, my personal experience, and my future. And before I end this speech and leave high school forever, I want to take a moment to thank my mom and dad. In early January of 2018, my dad was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, and ever since that day, our lives became very difficult. But as of April 18th, my dad has been officially declared cancer-free. I know without Without their constant support, I wouldn't be here today. And I also want to thank my counselors for giving me an opportunity to speak here today, and to my teachers for inspiring me and everyone here that when we put our minds to something, anything is achievable. I want to part with this quote said by Winston Churchill: "History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it." Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie. It is with great pride that we announce our two graduates with the highest GPAs of E-Academy's class of 2019 are our salutatorian, Erica Senna, with a GPA of 3.695, and our valedictorian, Seth Payson, with a GPA of 4.25. Congratulations. We will now honor our graduates of 2019. Graduates, please come forward as your name is called to accept your diploma. Lauren Aguirre. Isaac Anaya. Alexandra Aragon. Guillermo Archibek. Jeremiah Boone. Kevin Bowman. Danielle Cano. Jasmine Carmona. Ariana Chavez. Dominique Chavez. Mario Chavez. Michelle Chavez. Raisa Chavez. Patrick Conlin. Marisa Cortez. Ava Crowder. Kaya Kumpian. Deidre Daly. Pablo Dueñas. Michael Dunn. Joseph Elder Jr. Luna Feliciano. Aaron Fortin. Lorenzo Gallegos. Francisco Gonzalez. Jesus Gonzalez. Darian Helms. Carlos Herrera. Michael Hurley. Cassandra Jansen. Ethan Legate. Noel Lucero. Aviana Martinez. Mason Macera. Joe O'Brien. Jessica Ornelas. Jeremy Ortiz. Cassandra Padilla. Seth Payson. Natasha Pino. Destiny Pulido. Jasmine Ramirez. Iris Roldan. Matthew Sanborn. Amy Sanchez. David Sandoval Solis. Kanaki Saragard Skelton. Erica Senna. Matthew Shelandiwa. Kylie Thurkelson. Isaiah Vigil. Zachary Watine. Lauren White. Tara Yanati. Tristan Zotnick.
Good morning, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to just sit right over there? There's a step here. A graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion. The culmination years of hard work, actualization of goals attained, and the acknowledgement of success achieved. So it is only fitting that today we commemorate the road that we have all traveled together these last few years. The end result, ladies and gentlemen, of our coming together, keeping together, and working together in spite of the obstacles that we may have faced along the way is the graduating class of 2019. We are so proud of the successes that they have made with the opportunities that they were offered. Congratulations. We are inordinately proud of you all. May your years ahead continue to be characterized by empathy, compassion, objectivity, and a willingness to take risks. May you always lead by example and work hard and play straight. May your successes be many and your tribulations be few and far between. We wish you everything that you so richly deserved in the years ahead. It has been an honor and a privilege watching your progress and your success. Mrs. Raquel Reedy, Mrs. Barbara Peterson, Mrs. Candelaria Patterson, Ms. Yvonne Garcia, and Ms. Deborah Elder, it is my honor to present E-Academy's graduating class of 2019. This class has met all of the requirements for graduation set forth by the New Mexico Public Education Department and the Albuquerque Board of Education. They are fully certified for graduation. Please accept our class of 2019.
Okay, right here.
There we go.
Okay, all right. So here we are. Good morning. Buenos dias. It is my pleasure to be here with you today, and I want to thank and congratulate the parents who are here in support of your students, the principals, teachers, and staff who have supported you and made a difference for you to be here today. Le quiero dar felicidades a las familias que están aquí hoy y que apoyan a sus estudiantes y a las maestras, los directores y a los trabajadores de las escuelas que les han ayudado, y por eso estamos aquí hoy. So without further ado, it is my pleasure to accept okay. You know, I don't have my teleprompter. Okay, so yeah, on behalf of the Albuquerque Public Schools, Miss Barbara?
We are absolutely thrilled to accept the graduating class of E-Academy for 2019. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Graduates, please rise. At this time, you may move your tassels to the left side of your cap. Congratulations, graduates. Friends and family, guests, thank you for attending our ceremony. I now present you E-Academy's High School's class of 2019.